guess what? I will talk to my people out there anytime y'all want to call the First Bank phone lines at 901-360-8255 because I love talking to the people. And my friend Thomas has called in. Thomas, are you having a blessed day, my man?
Yes, sir. How you doing, Big John?
I'm doing great, Thomas. How are you doing, man? You wanted to what
I'm
you
doing
got on
fine.
your
I'm getting a little
mind?
fired up about this recruiting season.
Uh-oh. Talk to me, man. Don't get all upset because if you're talking basketball, like right now, I don't know if you realize this, like James Wiseman, DJ Jeffries, Malcolm Dandridge, Damian Ball, they are already committed. That is
Right.
like the real deal, Holyfield. And I mean, I still think Precious, Lester,
Yep.
RJ Hampton is still a possibility. I don't believe in Trenton Watford. I mean, I still, again, I don't like to necessarily talk about and I mean, like, I'll talk about Wiseman and DJ and Ball and Dandridge. They're coming for sure. I think I don't want to get too excited about, Hampton or Precious or Watford or Leicester until they come here. But I have a feeling that at least one of those dudes who are on the Memphis radar are going to come here. And if we get another one, man, dude, it's just another one bites the dust. I mean, they're already ranked 11th, and this is Penny's second year. So I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm feeling good. Now, tell me, you got to tell me what your concerns
are.
I
tell you what, John, I think they're going to get Precious.
Do you?
Lester.
Okay.
Now, you might have heard me earlier with Greg that while I was on the phone with him, that they had dropped Hampton and the dad had dropped Duke.
Yep, I saw that.
From their consideration. And then it's kind of ironic that it was a day after Texas Tech.
Chris Beard, yeah.
Yep, an extension. So I'm thinking that he may be leaning toward Texas Tech.
You want to know something?
Yes, sir.
I was actually thinking the exact same thing. I did hear it, and that's kind of how come I've been saying you want to talk about your date afterwards because you don't want to talk about him and get all excited, and the next thing you know, they're not coming here, and you forget that you have James Wiseman and DJ Jeffries and Malcolm Dandridge and Damian Ball and whoever else they get, and it's going to be a good team. So that's what I'm just saying is don't get flipped out if you might not get Trenton Watford or
I don't think they're gonna get Watford. I think
don't either.
Gonna end up going to LSU.
Me too.
Will Wade came back, but I tell you what, don't be surprised they don't get that they don't get Tucker.
Heck, if they get, I like that too, man. But could you imagine? Could you not see Hampton, Keonis, them all coming up in here? I mean, that could also happen too.
They tell me Keonis is one of the better shooters in this whole class.
Man, that's what we need.
Man, I tell you what, I like I said, I think Penny's gonna get two of them. I think in the two he's gonna get it Lester and Precious, but I don't know about the rest of them. And I think it's a real good chance that they get Tucker too.
Oh man,
but we'll see. I'm looking forward to next year.
I think fired up.
I think their schedule is going to be ramped up, and there's a good possibility with the new arrangement between the American and the Southeast Conference. I think they probably end up playing Georgia here at some point.
Hey, Thomas, man, I tell you one thing. It's just so nice to not see just 2,000 people in the arena and see, 10 to 13 to whatever it is. It just feels good. It feels like Tiger basketball is back, and it's nice on a Tuesday afternoon to get excited about Tiger hoops, man. Thomas, have a blessed day.
Hey, John, and one other thing.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised that football team in the top 25 thing either.
Man, now you're getting me really excited, Thomas. You got me blushing and everything. I love me some Tigers. Drew's over there freaking out, too. Thank you, Thomas. That's how you do it. 901-360-8255. You want to jump in on the phone lines? It is easy as pie. Tony, he wants to jump in and talk Tiger recruiting. Hey, Tony, how's life treating you?
Oh, man, life is great.
Man, how's it going, man?
Man, in Nashville, the Memphis Eagle twin, but I tell you what, the buzz up here is Memphis basketball.
Is it really? That's good news, man. I'll tell you one thing. Nashville, they got down at the NFL draft, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. They turned out. Nashville's got it going on with Memphis on the way up, But I got to say, Penny Hardaway is doing it. I can't agree with Thomas, but I think they're going to get R.J. Hampton.
Oh, do you? So you think you'll get Precious, Hampton, and Lester?
I think so.
Ooh. I see. That's what I'm saying, man. That'd be awesome.
I mean, you got to appreciate what Chris Beard is doing, but when you got a cornerstone piece, I mean, if it's all about you, then you go to Texas Tech. But if it's about winning championships, I mean, you will be that pretty girl on the block. You'll be on TV every week.
Yup.
I mean, you will have major TV stations changing. I mean, like the CBS, the ESPN, ABC, they would change their lineups just so Memphis could get in. I mean, so I see it like that, man. You got a big guard that's running point. You got a guy like Lester. And everybody keep forgetting, you still got Lance Thompson. That's one. See, I don't agree with this thing about running like 8 players deep. I think when you play as fast as Penny, you can run about 9 to 10 deep.
Mm-hmm.
You run teams' tongues out and you defense the crap out of them. You're going to have enough offense. The only thing you got to do is just control possession.
Heck yeah, that defense produces offense, baby. It turns it on real quick.
We learned that last year with Memphis.
Sure did.
So I got to say, man, I honestly believe that they got a good shot at RJ. And, RJ is an elite guard. I mean, but Tucker is, I don't think you can go wrong with Tucker. This guy is shooting, in the 40 percentiles in 3 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a lot of experience. Either one of them you're going to have 1 year. So, I mean, it's damn if you do, damn if you don't, but it's good luck with that diamond ring on. So, you got to do it.
Hey, Tony, I am right there with you, man. I really do hope, though, you are 100% right. If they actually got Lester, RJ, and Precious, and then you add that with DJ, Damian, Malcolm, and James, we are going to be, a top 3 recruiting class in the country.
You'd be top 2.
Top 2, yeah.
2, 1 and 2. And one thing before I go, one thing we have learned, that Penny is no touchy.
Oh, that is for sure. He goes out there. He's out there every single day working, getting on people. He's at games. If you just my man Drew, he's been seeing him all over the place. I see the commercial appeal following him, and he's everywhere.
Right.
He's watching Greg Brown, or he's watching Chris Moore. He's checking out Matthew Morrell, and my man Drew Hill's doing a great job. Everybody over at the CA and the 24/7 composite as well. I'm watching them. He is everywhere. By the way, though, the other thing is he always looks different than the other coaches. That's the other thing that I've noticed. Have you noticed how he dresses? He looks a lot like he needs his own apparel. Like somebody tweeted that out the other day, and I agree with him. Like he's got his shoes on, pennies on. He's got his own style. He doesn't look necessarily, he's not wearing his 3-piece suit. He doesn't look like he's going to be some authoritarian dictator. He looks like he's going to help you get to the next level.
And what I'm not mistaken, I think he has a line coming up with one of the top clothes makers. Yeah.
Man, he needs one.
He has his own shoe line, but if I'm not mistaken, it's a big time designer that Penny that's going to be endorsing Penny wear. So, the thing is, and before Penny took the job, people questioned what was his dedication. Would he be dedicated to the job? I think he answered the question and checked off all the blocks.
Well,
from recruiting to
I was about to say he is doing everything. He is dedicated. You can tell that the difference is you can tell he cares about this university and this city, and he wants these young men to succeed. He wants this city to succeed. He likes Memphis to do well. And heck, I love that. Tony, have a great day, my man. Go ahead.
But I feel blessed by having Penny Hardaway as the coach at Memphis. And then I think, I just wish him much success, and I hope people just stick with him through the end.
Tony,
take care.
Great. Well said, man. I am right there with you. That's why, hey, man, I got Freddie and Penny, man. Penny's name is my dog. Why do you think his name's Penny? I still think it was the funniest thing when Honey found out. She goes, wait a second. The coach's name Penny? Is that why you named the dog Penny? I was like, yes. Come on now. You didn't get that?
Why else would you do it?
Anyway, so funny. My man, Mel, you know what? I was going to do some Hardinwood. I might be talking Tiger recruiting. I can tell the Tiger fans are out in foremost, and they are getting excited, and this is all because of Penny. I don't know what Mel's going to have, but we're about to find out at 901-360-8255. Here's my man, Mel. Mel, what's up?
How's it going? You doing okay?
Man, I'm doing really well, Mel. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. Let's talk all this excitement in the city of Memphis, huh?
Say that again, sir.
All this excitement, talking city of Memphis.
I was if you listened earlier, I was trying not to like get all excited, and I was telling everybody you don't necessarily need to you talk about usually with your friends when the date's over. You know what I'm saying? RJ
Right.
Hampton hadn't signed the line, Lester hadn't signed, Precious hadn't signed. So I'm not saying today is a day to get out and start dancing and partying, but we still do have Wiseman and DJ and Malcolm and Damian Ball. And I do see that Penny and Drew Hill and all the people are out there tweeting, and my man is out there working it and he's hitting the pavement. So, I mean, I wasn't going to talk really hardly anything about it and
Right.
just kind of
Yeah.
mention that. But it does seem, though, that when I was at Memphis, it's just kind of there's that different feel. People in the city haven't felt it in so long. I think it's hard for them to keep it in. They want to talk about it because they still love Memphis so much. And it's just been a long time since 2008 that they've had anything really good to positive to really talk about.
People in other states say it's a great day in Memphis.
I see.
I don't say it's a great day. You ain't signed nobody.
That's what I was saying. I don't think they need to be celebrating anything except for it's a beautiful weather and Penny's doing a great job. That's why I was saying when the date's over, when we get them on the sideline, then we're going to go out there. And that's what I was telling my man. We're going to light up a cigar and have a good old day and celebrate. But until then, it's just right now. It's just talk.
People just talk like he and sign these players. They're going to be here.
Mel,
we don't know until he has to sign these people. So why are we talking saying he's going to get these people? People say we're going to get it. Ain't no guarantee you're going to get these ball players. These players ain't made their man up yet.
We hadn't got them, but we hope we will. And we're going to be at least positive, Mel. Or at least I am.
The other school hoping the same thing too.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I agree.
So what's the difference? It's just talk. It don't mean absolute nothing until you sign these ball players. Everybody talking about we get this player.
No, we do. That's what I was saying, though. We do have the number 11th team in the country as of this moment because we have signed Wiseman, DJ Jeffries, Damian Ball, Malcolm Dandridge. No, that is a fact. They are signed, and they are here.
The shooting guard. We thought we were going to get him, too.
I don't, maybe Turner. I mean, there's a lot of guys we might get out there, but I'm just saying I hear exactly what you're saying. It's just talk. But when people are excited, they want to talk about their program, and that's just kind of what they're doing, man.
To me, ain't nothing to get excited about.
Well,
you're in the same predicament. You ain't signing nobody.
Well,
yesterday you ain't signing nobody. Tomorrow you ain't signing nobody.
Well, I appreciate you listening and calling, Mel. Man, have a great day.
Okay,
thank you, my man. That's Mel. He was. I'm not going to say that I am close to where Mel is. I do understand his point because again, I didn't come on the show. I wasn't talking about Hampton is signed on the dotted line. I did see people at the University of Memphis a little bit over excited, but again, I am not going to get mad at somebody for their excitement, especially around this Memphis program, because one, I like the Memphis program, and then two is it's what fans do. They're fanatics. The people that love Memphis, any good news, and right now there's just a beautiful weather. It's spring. When you're walking around that campus, they're not talking about classes. They're not talking about anything but realistically Penny Hardaway and basketball. And when RJ reclassified, they're talking about RJ. When Precious is in town, they're talking about Precious. When Lester's here, they're talking about Lester. Whatever Drew Hill's tweeting out, they're talking about him or Jonah Jordan. So it's just, again, we went from 2,000 fans just a couple of years ago when Tubby was the lead dog making $10 million to now we have over 10,000 fans practically. And that's a positive direction, you have to say. And again, we didn't, like his first year, he got both the Memphis kids that definitely weren't going to come here. And then he's getting Wiseman, Jeffries, Dandridge, Ball, and he's going after Precious, Trendon, Lester, RJ's reclassifying. I mean, you see him out doing his work. Again, I got to go say things to Drew Hill because all you have to do is look at his Twitter. The dude was out there at Matthew Morrell. He was out there checking out Chris Moore. He was checking out Greg Brown. I mean, he's out doing his work no matter which day. It seems like every 16, 24 hours, Drew Hill's dropping another Penny clip that he's at another basketball gym watching another guy. And if you're a basketball fan, that's exactly what you want. At least that's exactly what I want from a coach, is him to go out there and work his tail off and love the team as much as the fans do. And I think that's what they have in Penny, and I think that's why everybody's excited. My man John's also called in. Hey, John, how are you doing?
Good evening to the baddest man on the sports box.
What's
Johnny
up?
Radio. What's up? What's up? Excitement is building, baby. We're going to beat the Moon Top next year. And one thing about it, you got to look at the difference between last year and this year. Or I mean, year before last when Tubby was in charge.
Mm-hmm.
The prominence, the statue of the team, we are building. The building blocks are being put in place. Penny Hardaway is number one in my book. Also, Johnny Radio is number one in my book. 56 WHBQ is number one in my book. And thank you very much. And remember, the place to be is with Johnny Radio. Thank you.
Man, that's how you do it. 901-360-8255. That's the First Bank phone lines. That's my man, John. He's dropped in. We got another man on the telephone. I don't know how to say that name, but I need to take a break. So I'll find out during the break. I'm going to come back. We'll talk a little bit more Tigers. We'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. So whatever y'all do, don't you dare touch that dial. Sports 56, 87.7 FM.
Sports Time with Rollo and Stacks. Every weekday afternoon from 3 till 6. Right here on Sports 56 and 87.7 FM.
Are you looking for a high-quality, family-oriented country club experience? Then look no further than Windike Country Club.